Morning guys, Coach Chelsea here at Forever Fit Bootcamp. So today for your Trainer Tip Tuesday, I'm going to go over some tips for proper breathing during exercise. So first I'm going to kind of talk about why it's important to make sure you are breathing and breathing properly during exercise, and then I'm going to give you some tips and tell you like the kind of proper ways to do that. All right, so first off, it's just important because you want to make sure that whatever type of exercise you're doing, whether it's walking, running, cycling, lifting, or any type of high intensity interval training like we often do in here, you want to make sure that you are breathing properly. It is extremely important for your workout to be done safely, comfortably, and effectively as well, all right? So there are some proper breathing techniques that you can apply to this to make sure that you are getting the most effective workout, you're gonna get more out of it, you're gonna be safe, prevent yourself from any type of injuries, and then it's also just gonna be easier for you. It's gonna improve your endurance. So one of the biggest tips I have here is to make sure that you are breathing from your diaphragm. So your diaphragm is just the muscle that extends from like the bottom of your chest cavity. So a good way to know whether you are breathing from your diaphragm or not is to place your hands kind of like right at the bottom of your ribs, and when you breathe in, your ribs should kind of lift up, and when you breathe out, your ribs should kind of go back down. So they should rise when you breathe in and go back down when you breathe out, all right? So another good tip here is for breathing is to make sure you're keeping good posture. So you want to make sure that you keep your chin lifted off your chest, you're not closing that airway down, and that's also just a bad position for your neck to be into. You want to make sure that you're breathing evenly in and out on any type of cardio exercise that you're ever doing. That's very important. You want to make sure your breathing is even in and out. Okay, and then another thing here that's very important is when you're doing any type of lifting, you want to make sure that you are exhaling on the work and you're inhaling on the way down. So for example, like a bicep curl, when you go up, you want to exhale, and when you release back to that relaxed position, you are inhaling, okay? Another good point here, we want to make sure that you are not holding your breath. Holding your breath is something that we do see often in the gym, and it's just, especially during core work. When people are doing core work, they often tend to hold their breath. It's just not good. That's a good way to pass out during exercises because you're not breathing, and it's also just important to keep that breathing going for the reasons that I said before. So just make sure you're focusing on an even breath, kind of try to pace it with your workout and with your moves so that you're kind of just like on track there. And then one more thing I do want to say is that if you are feeling like you really can't catch your breath, you want to make sure that you do slow down and you stop, because we, again, don't want anybody passing out. You don't want to risk any type of injury. So if you can't catch your breath and you feel like you really need to slow down, just slow down. That's okay. Stop. And a good thing here to do would be to just stand up tall, place those hands up on top of your head, and focus on breathing in, breathing out, even and deep until you can get that breath back to normal. All right, so I hope you guys learned a little bit something here about proper breathing, why it's important. So just to recap those tips a little bit, you want to make sure you are not holding your breath. You are breathing exhaling on the work, inhaling on the way out, breathing evenly in and out during any type of cardio exercise. Keep that good posture, keep your chin up, just to make sure you're getting in all that good breathing during your workout. All right, so that's your Trainer Tip Tuesday for today, and I'll see you guys next time.